everybody, and hopefully the mic is capturing what I'm saying currently. But yeah, it is almost Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve, which means tomorrow everybody's gonna get their gifts. Yay! But anyway, let's get back to this. So does that change anything? Let's go over to this. So I know you should be seeing just a blank Minecraft screen. I'm trying to check to see if you're getting if you're seeing what I want you to. So Minecraft. Check to see if you're getting if you're seeing what I want you to. So you're just seeing the corner of that. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here and let's see. How do I? Wait, why is this full screen? I don't want it full screen. So now I can put it like that. What is going on? Okay, there we go. That's good enough. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. Okay. I can actually lean this down a bit. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That is good. So I guess I have to play Minecraft with a small screen. But I can work with that. So let's go on over to multiplayer, the UH server. And let's see what I've been doing. Oh my gosh, I did not know this happened. Yes, it's the Merry Christmas up. What was that? Tab, is there anybody else on here? What was that yellow thing? I'm gonna have to look at this again and see what that yellow stuff was. Yeah, everything is covered in presents. When I got on here, it was not that way. But yeah, now it is. But it is currently night. What is that over there? Oh. Anyway, there's some stuff that I've actually been doing not too long ago. Oh, I joined the game. That's what I was saying. Is there anybody else on here? Nope. Okay. So this is a really weird way to play for me. I do not like this. But anyway, yeah. There's all of that stuff. I don't think you're able to see that before, because, yeah, I can see what you're seeing. Let's go over to my face. It's a lot better. I have water. Oh no, he's gonna turn things around. Gotta get out of here. Not staying around to see how that turns out. Anyway, yeah. So there's all of this stuff. And you might be wondering, what's with all the dirt stuff? Well, let me show you. Community cobblestone generator, made by OneSpider. Community cobblestone generator, made by OneSpider. So yeah, I finally figured out how to make a cobblestone generator. I thought I was doing it right. I didn't know. I felt stupid about this, but I didn't know how you're supposed to do it. I was on the right track. I just didn't have it as long as I needed to, and the pit that I needed. Tree farm made by OneSpider. Yeah, I made a bunch of tree areas around here, so yeah, now you can see all that. The main reason that I'm not using it full screen is because if I did, then all you'd see is the corner of the screen, and I don't want that. That makes for a bad live stream. But anyway, yeah. There's that. That's everything over here. There's another thing that I actually want to show you that I've been working on since yesterday. That's one of the reasons I didn't make a video. Oh yeah, also the next kindergarten episode is up and running. I think there are 2 of them. But anyway, yeah, the next kindergarten episode has already been recorded. I recorded it the day after I finished the first one. A little sneak peek. I don't really have one, but I can give you a hint on. I can pretty much tell you what the main story I was doing in that one is the janitor story, A Tale of Two Janitors. And a lot of YouTubers did that one first, but it's also the easiest one. And yeah, it's the easiest of them all that I can do. It's kind of like the first game, except you can't do everybody's mission controllably. I mean, you can, but you won't know what you're doing, and yeah, it's a lot like that. But as you can see, if you look well enough, you can see an orange box-like thing with two little stilts coming out the bottom. And I'll tell you what that is once I get over. Ta-da! My acacia house. It's entirely made out of acacia wood and acacia trees. There's acacia tree saplings. And I used trapdoors as windows because they're cheaper. They don't cost as much resources, and they're harder to break than glass. So overall, they're a better window than a window is. So I'm not sure why most people don't really use them. I guess they don't look nice unless you have an entire house made out of acacia. And you know, this house does not look good. It does not look good at all. But it serves a purpose as a place where you can just hang out and not get attacked by mobs. And over here I'm planning on having a roof for a lookout, and that's why I have a trapdoor up there. This thing has 3 rooms. 1, 2, 3. This thing probably took me 5 weeks in the game, but I managed to do it all in a day. Well, what you're seeing right now, I managed to do it all in a day. Wait, no, 2 days, since part of the roof wasn't done, and I have a bunch of acacia logs, which means I can get on with doing this. So, first up, can I make torches with my charcoal? Let's test it out. Yes, I can! Okay, that is fantastic. Because I think I have a bunch of sticks back at my house. Anyway, let's spread the ones we have right now around. Actually, right, I want to make this live stream interesting. And actually, earlier yesterday, I did actually have iBurn 319 on the server, but I didn't know how to change the streaming and taping thing over to Minecraft. But I asked him today when I woke up a couple minutes ago, and he told me how to do it. And I need to eat. I have not been looking at my voice and hunger bar. I've just been looking on what's mainly on screen. 'Cause the things at the bottom, I never have to worry about them. Rarely do I ever actually have to worry about them, because I'm usually just building. But yeah, this is probably going to be a short live stream. And actually, this is a lot better, actually. I might stick to how the screen is, because I can see the desktop audio, the mic, just capturing me pretty well. I'm going to try and stay from the yellow and the red. The red is when you pretty much can't hear me at all, or I'm too loud. Green, pretty good. Let's see. I'm not really, so I can see scene transitions. I think I know how that works. I've seen it before in YouTube videos, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I don't think I actually showed you the prison. Right, because of how I've been doing things. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to play kindergarten all over again, because you could barely see anything about it, because of how the screen was. That sucks. But I'll do it. It's not too hard. I know everything. But yeah, I never showed you everybody's things because of how the screen was always. Because the screen was always messed up. Like, it wasn't in a way that you could easily see. So yeah, let's take a good look at the prison. And remember, this thing was built by me, by hand. I had no help whatsoever. Right, there's all that. That's where all my wood went. I forgot about that. Okay, let's take this and put it with that. Some gunpowder in here. Yeah, I had some stuff in here. Oh, that's where my third bucket went. I'm wondering where that thing went. I thought somebody stole it. I was like, why didn't they steal the other 3? But yeah. I put this entire area with sweet berry bushes. An easy food source, and an easy guard system, because nobody can get out with these things right here. Nobody. But anyway, yeah, and I have a bed over here. Let's see, I think it was on the other side apparently. Yeah, I don't really like how the screen looks for what you're seeing, because it's just clashing into it's clashing into my screen. So it's like, are there 2 screens? It just looks really weird for me. So that's why I don't really like it because of that. Other than that, it's so that's the fact that the screen is now tiny. And that's going to make it hard to kind of play well. But, I mean, it's only when I'm recording and streaming. Oh, yeah, also, yeah, the kindergarten episode, the reason you haven't seen it and I said I already made it is because I recorded it. I'm going to make a video. And I recently looked at some other YouTube videos, and I thought, I need to get some covers for my videos. You know, the new videos and covers and live streams and all that stuff need to be done. Oh yeah, right. At one point, when I was lost, Ibert319 was at his house. But yeah, this is his house. I'll explain everything that's going on later. I'll explain everything that's going on, 'cause I need to re-explain everything in a story. Actually, yeah, I'll have you read the book that I made over there. Yes, that's the place. I'm not sure if you've really seen it before, but when I was lost at one point, Ibert319 was trying to give me the coordinates that I had asked for to see if I could figure out how to get back home. While he was figuring that out, a creeper snuck up on him and almost killed him, but it blew up his pathway system. So, yeah. I ended up losing all of my armor because we couldn't figure out how to get home. I couldn't figure out how to get home. So I put all my stuff in a chest, and I forgot to take off my armor. And I drowned myself so I could die and end up back home. I forgot to take off my armor. So it ended up in the ocean. Now, it is already despawned because of how long it has been since then. Okay, well, anyway, let's start off with a story of, oh, there's that drowned. A zombie, if you remember. Turned into a drowned. Okay, well, anyway, yeah. Let's go through everything that happened since I got here, and then let's look at that book. So, I spawned. There was a sign right here that said, build your house. So, I started construction on my house. Over here, I had seen that he had built... Where'd the sign go? There used to be a sign right here. But there's a sign that said, this safe place, or safe area. That I do not believe was there at the time. Ibert319 had already started playing. So he had his house. He barely had any of this stuff over here. Like, his house has greatly expanded since he started. Like before, it used to be this wall expanded that entire over this way. This wall all the way over to there. Nothing over here existed during that time. Nothing. And up here, it was just bare. Nothing. So yeah, I slept at the safe place. because that's where I could get my bed. So I started construction on my house while I slept at the safe place. I kept sleeping there. I started construction on my house. I decided I want to make a sort of hotel. I want to make a stacked house. So that's where all this came from. I decided I needed a mine as well. So I started mining. A few days later, when I was kind of mining around, I thought, I want to connect our houses. I want to connect the safe place with mine. An escape route like. So I did that. It took a while, a few days, but I did it. So now I'm able to go from my house, my old house I should say, to here. And yeah, I was able to do all that. It was fantastic. It was fun. I loved it. But then my house, it was too cramped. It was too small, and I just didn't have the resources and the time and the comprehension to expand on it. Because what I had already done, I was kind of too lazy to just expand it, put more work into it. So I started work on this. So this room used to be grass. This room used to be grass. Over here, I had planned this out. This side was not there. This was not supposed to be there. That was not supposed to be there. That was not supposed to be there. A lot of the stuff was not supposed to be here. Over here, this section over here was not supposed to be over here. This was not supposed to be. But it happened anyway. But I'm getting kind of ahead of myself. So yeah, I built up this. When I got to the second floor, Iron319 had found a video. A video about building that. We had started gathering the resources we would need, but then, as I finished the second level of my bar hotel, Coex Fun made that. He made that entire thing. So there was no need for it. There was absolutely no need. So he just kind of scrapped the idea. But then he thought that they might be fixing what was allowing that to work, and a soon to come update, maybe in one of the 1.15 updates. But yeah, he thought that might happen. So, yeah, he thought that would happen. We did nothing about it. We just took our time. During this time, I had added this and that, a sugarcane room. I had started work up here. I had finished it. Nothing big had happened, really. I gave everybody mailboxes. I gave them an emerald for mail. I made my iron golem. After that, I made this monstrosity. Soon after that, I made that. I made that building. Then I made that. I feel like I'm missing a huge amount of stuff. Okay, so when I was still over here, Iron319 and me built that bridge. Coex Fun had the idea that they should build a bridge. That we should build a bridge going that way. So we started construction on it. Yeah, we started construction on that. I left that home, so the bridge became useless, but we were all too lazy to do anything. When I started work on the second floor, it's around the time that Alpha came in and started doing his thing. Right, I had built the little shack place over there, and then Iron319 told me that he wanted a co-op, he wanted help building a secret room in his base that others would know about, but it was completely safe from mobs, is kind of what we thought, but it isn't, since we don't really put torches around the place. But anyway, yeah. So that's where all of this was made. All of that. Not much else really happened over here. I found a village. We expanded our place over to there. Yeah, a bunch of not really important stuff happened. And then after that, I'm going to show you that book that I told you about. Because that explains everything that has happened since then. I mean, almost everything. It explains almost everything that has happened. Alright, I'm not sure if I showed you. I made a working elevator. Yep. Okay. So, anyway, yeah. Let's go down here to the second floor. Let's go into the painting that Iron 19 actually destroyed. So I had to put up a new painting. I mean, I destroyed the painting. He closed the door so nobody could get in. Not even me. You can't open the door through the painting. I haven't closed that. And yeah, here's all this stuff. This everything I've collected over the ages. And let's look at here. Hello there. I am One Spider. I play alongside Iron 319, Code's Fun, and Alpha. Here are some things to know about Minecraft when it blah blah blah. Let's see. Like other mobs do not. Items burn immediately in lava and fire, but blocks that have been placed take time to burn when on fire. If you allow cheats, you can go into creative and give yourself anything and be able to switch to survival and use it. Now let's see what my life is like when something happens. I'll make sure I tell you, okay? I haven't read this book in a while, but I'll tell you every big thing that happens. So I'm almost done with the hotel. I'm now putting down the floorboards for the bar. Iron 319 expanded his house. We now have a railroad. And now we are working on making another one. Everyone has mailboxes, and I gave them some mail, and the mail was an emerald. I made a secret room. I don't really have a reason. I was bored, so I made this room. It was already here, but nobody really paid any attention to it. Plus, there were no windows, so it looks like a wall from the inside and the outside. My heart is still pounding after what just happened. Here's the story. I asked Iron 319 what I should do. He told me to venture out to find new things. It might sound like he was trying to get rid of me, but he actually knew that I'm smart, so I would be able to find places others wouldn't. So I ventured out, and I found a village, but everyone knew about it. But in order to get past it, I would have to go around. There were pillagers that I couldn't fight, but don't worry about the villagers. They were all safe in a shed we made for them, and it was protected by an iron golem. Not really. I just like putting that in there. I didn't want to seem rude. I will get an iron golem over there to deal with them. And we don't really need to shed at the moment. But anyway, iron golem. So I snuck past the pillagers by going around them. There was another one, so I went around him as well. I ended up on a mountain, but there wasn't anything interesting enough to stop. So I went on and I found something I never thought I'd ever find, a pillager base. I couldn't just barge. Oh, dang it. There's an N. There isn't supposed to be an N in there. Barge into it. So I made I have so many bad spelling errors. I made a pillar so high no one could miss it. Then out of the corner of my eye, I saw a jungle tree, which made me so happy because that meant I could get an ocelot and a parrot. Then out of the corner of my eye, I saw another village. I also remembered that there was a cobblestone house in the village, and those houses always have brewing stands in them. So I snuck into it from the back and grabbed it and got the heck out of there and headed to the other village, where I found another, I don't know why there's Y, should be a T, cobblestone house, which, wouldn't you know it, had another brewing stand. But then I realized there was another pillager over at the mountain and one climbing it, so I had to go around that. but there was no land around the mountain. So I swam to the thing that I recognized. When I realized I was closer to home than I thought, so I walked home, and here I am writing this, but for now, that is all. Hi, it's been about 7 days since I wrote in here, but I just got a better look at the pillager base, and the entrance is placed in our direction, so the battle should be in our favor. So the plan is to get inside the base as quickly as possible. Then once we're in the wall, put wood and once we're in, we will put wood in front of the doors and windows so they can't get in. Shoot at it, so they can't get in or shoot at us. But there should be a pillager at the top. But what can one pillager do to us when we've dealt with hordes of these guys? Even ones with enchanted crossbows that usually have Unbreaking 3 on them, or Regeneration 3, 2, or 1. I don't know what they have, but they're tough. Hi, I kind of forgot about you and I stopped writing, but here I am. So here's what's been going on. Since me and Iburn 319 went to attack the pillager base and got sidetracked when we saw a jungle. So as any person would do, we explored it, but we got lost and couldn't find each other. So I figured out his area, but I did find an abandoned village, and all it had was an emerald, so I could get it as a souvenir. Then I found a village bustling with villagers, but I was still lost. There was also an iron golem, I forgot to mention that. Then I saw a huge flower bed, and I was looking for flowers for a project I was working on. Oh, I think it's night. I write tomorrow. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So where was I? Oh, right. Okay, so I went over to the flower bed where I started picking flowers all day until nightfall, where I fell asleep. Not on the ground. An adventurer should always bring a bed. You never know how long you're going to be away. When I woke up, I was in my house. I was confused since I obviously had died, but I didn't see the died screen, and I should have respawned where I died, even if my bed was destroyed. I mean, if I died again, I would have respawned in my house. But anyway, I'm gonna go get some wood for the project. Oh, and Iburn 319 did find his way back. Anyway, bye. Day 100, I think. Hi, I'm back, and there's so much to say. Here's where I think it started. Codes Fun made an automatic XP generator. Then, about a month after that, I told Iburn 319 that slabs stop mobs from spawning. So he placed slabs on 3 parts of his house. Turns out they had to be touching the ground in order for it to work. But it had taken so long to put all of the slabs before we decided that expanding the water bridge would be much easier. It took 1 day, but we didn't want to move the slabs again. So he upgraded the walls, defenses, and the last day, I found a wolf. I already had one, so I gave it to Iburn. But the sun was setting, so we had to get back soon or mobs would start spawning. Once we got to the bridge, it was night and the mobs had spawned. We fought them hard, as well as the drowned that had started to rise from the depths. Then I told Iburn once he finished attacking the zombie, but as we were leaving to find shelter, he spotted. I was supposed to say I told Iburn that his dog disappeared once he finished attacking the zombie. But as we were leaving to find shelter, he spotted his dog in the water alive. But there wasn't time for celebration since more mobs were on their way. We made it to shelter and slept the night away. When we awoke, there were zombies and skeletons on fire and running around in circles. One thing the new wall do is stop them from getting in, but also stopping the mobs that did get on couldn't jump into the water to put out the fire. But since then, nothing's happened besides a few pillagers sightings, although I am planning on building a wizard tower and asking one of my friends who is not Everything 19 or Codex Fun or Alpha. I don't know what his is, but I hope he will join the team. For now, let's call him Mac. Okay, anyway, that's all for now. I should have said Mal. I don't know why I said Mac. It should have been Mal. But anyway, yeah. I do know the friend's name in real life. I don't know if he has Minecraft though. And even if it's a Java edition, if he does. But I hope I will be able to get him to get onto the server, to be the wizard. But anyway, yeah. So, let's, yeah. That's pretty much everything right now. So let's go on to bed since it is night. And I will read more next time I am in Minecraft. But for now, yeah, that's kind of everything you really need to know. Alright, I got chainmail armor. I really like it. Yeah, that's kind of everything that's really happened. Here, I've got this area. I don't think we ever saw the stage very well. Right, it's constantly making cave noises because this entire place is built on top of a cave. Why did you take the chance? It's because you know you was gonna die. Okay. Because I do need more this thing. Okay, good. I thought it broke it. Yeah, there's some cows. Do you have any weed on me? No. Oh my god, there's a zombie. Seriously? But anyway, yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You know, the gist of things. Right, I got 2 comments on games that you want me to play. So I think one of them, yeah, was Flavor Town, Who Killed Guy Fieri. And I do know that it's an actual game. Like the other comment, which I do not know if it's an actual game. I will search it, see if I get to know if it is one. But you know the gist of what I want you to do. I will save up my money, hopefully enough, for me to be able to get a VR headset. Although I will see if I don't need a VR headset to play Flavor Town. So if I don't, then I'll be playing that game sooner than I had originally thought. Yeah, over there you can see the Wizard Tower. Nothing much has really happened. So that creeper, no, I don't like creepers. Is that thing seriously still floating there? I thought the leaves would disappear when you destroyed the tree. But anyway.